Hi guys, Master Indigo here and welcome back to another episode of Payday 2 Mod Showcase. Oh well, the whole weekly episode thing started off great, didn't it? Really no good excuses there, just didn't feel like editing this earlier. I had some other stuff to do in real life. Or I was just lazy basically. Anyway, now that that is all out of the way, we can get back to Payday and previewing some of the best and some of the worst Payday mods. Today, once again, we have plenty of mods to showcase, so let's get going. Bob Ross is one happy person, and you can bring some of that happiness to your own game with this mod. Turn the paintings from art gallery and framing frame day 1 to some of the best art from Bob Ross. Happy little trees to make your day a little bit brighter. Even though the biggest Pokemon Go craze is over, we still have the next thing to look forward, and that is the main series Pokemon game for Nintendo Switch. I personally don't own Nintendo Switch currently, so what is the next best thing to go on? Maybe it's Payday mods, or maybe I'll just continue playing the 3DS games. Anyways, I don't think there's a mod that turns enemies to Pokemon, so I guess we'll just have to use these Pokeballs to try to catch some of the cops with them. I'm not quite sure how human clones will behave inside these balls, but that's where we come from, so maybe that's where we will end up as well. Anyway, this Pokeball is explosive rather than the original design replacing the frag grenade. I'd love to see more advanced version of something like this. Throwing these to make enemies converts might be an interesting gameplay addition. I'm sure some of the more talented mod creators could do something like this already, but that is obviously up to them. Anyways, a great mod to replace and bring some color to your grenades. The Luger, or the Parabellum pistol, is quite the iconic weapon, often seen in games with Nazis and more commonly their officers. It was added to Payday 2 with Raid update last year, but lacks its share of some of the weapon mods. Well, this mod is here to fix it, and the quite small side arm is a little bit bigger with some interesting mods making the weapon look more like a rifle rather than a pistol. More weapon mods for a weapon is always nice, and if Overkill doesn't add them, thankfully we have all these wonderful mod creators. This mod adds 3 different attachments which make the Luger the artillery version. Ammo drops are something that we see every time we play Payday 2. You may not pay too much attention to them, but taking a closer look at them, they are actually pretty low resolution. This mod simply ups the resolution while keeping the original style without compromising too much. There is also an additional style variant if you want the ammo drops to be in the style of Payday the Heist. The shotguns in this game are one of the few weapons that have different ammo types in the game. Over a year ago, some assault rifle ammo types were just being internally tested by Overkill, and we saw a picture of that, but as they aren't in the game now, I think it's safe to say that they aren't coming. As much as I would like to see them, currently we'll have to just use shotguns. This mod actually recolors the different ammo types for your shotguns, so you can see different ammo types having different shells. A little bit easier to see what ammo type you are carrying. A simple addition, but welcome for sure. For sure. Now that is a line I'm sure you're all familiar with if you have ever played any lock heists. Some of the new heists actually feature Locke as the guy talking to our ears instead of Bane, and something it's a welcome change. This mod simply allows you to control who the announcer is going to be. You can have Locke in every heist if you want to, or choose the random option so you can hear both Bane as well as Locke every now and then. Or maybe you just want to hear Bane even in the new heists. That is all possible with this mod. If you are bored of Bane, just have Locke as your man in every heist. For sure. One of the best first-person shooters in recent years is the reboot of Wolfenstein, The New Order. That game actually features quite a nice looking pistol. You have the normal variant as well as a moon variant, so to say, that is a white skin. and these are really cool in my opinion. They have their own weapon mods, and now you can bring those to Payday 2 as well. There is also an akimbo option if that's more your style, so you can bring these to loud gameplay as well as stealth. If you're somebody who wants to take cool screenshots to combine them with other pictures or maybe YouTube thumbnails like I do, this mod is right up your alley. Unlike the green screen custom map, this mod changes the background in the main menu screen so you can edit them out and do all kinds of cool stuff like this, or this, or even this. Oh wait, no, not that. Now we all know that Payday 2 has some connection issues every now and then, especially if you lose your connection to Steam. So if you lose your connection to Steam, your lobby will basically be broken, and if anybody tries to join your game, they will get this message. So what this mod does, it basically recreates your lobby automatically after you have lost connection to Steam, and after that you should be good to go and others will not be seeing this message anymore. So a simple addition, and hopefully Overkill would actually do this themselves and add this to their game, instead of us modders having to fix it for them. The Duke character pack introduced us to Stoic. And Stoic perk deck is focusing around you drinking vodka every now and then. I don't know how that makes any sense, but if you drink enough vodka you will not feel pain. Well, I guess that's sorta realistic then. Anyway, with Stoic perk deck you have to look at your health every now and then, and when you have to drink and so on. Sometimes that can be a little bit hard because your vanilla health meter is all green and the ticks can be a little bit hard to see. So what this mod does is simply you have different options to have maybe yellow ticks, red ticks, or other options like red, green blends, red, yellow, blue, whatever, as you can see on the picture here. So you can choose different options and whatever suits you the best. And what would an alcoholic like Duke be without an actual vodka sounds? And this mod simply adds a drinking sound whenever you take a sip from your vodka flask. Action movies often overdo the muzzle flashes on weapons, but this mod takes it to whole another level. Flashes, smokes, and everything you would imagine in a Michael Bay movie. Maybe minus the explosions. Both the players, friendly teammates, as well as enemies now shoot with their flashing guns that sometimes light up the whole room, as you can see up in the footage in the video. These muzzles, they look really nice, but maybe they are a little bit overkill. Another one of these for another episode. I guess this already tells how much people actually like H3H3 character pack in Payday 2. Last time we replaced HILA with GLaDOS from Portal, but today we are taking it a little bit less extreme levels. This mod replaces HILA's voice lines with a character from another co-op game, Killing Floor. It's missing some of the voice lines, but if you want to replace HILA with someone else, this is an option. I think Ash actually looks like HILA quite a bit, as you can see from this picture here, so maybe this transformation isn't too harsh.
Who needs some wonga? Jesus, I wish you came with a receipt. Cha-ching! Money, money, money! Skittery bastard! I need dosh. Anyone? Invisible murderous women! Just what I wanted. Oops. Oops. Now you see me, now you don't.
If you have played Payday 2 for a long time, you might remember one of the first mods this game ever had. First, we have dancing menu screen characters, after that dancing civilians with Hawk's Hodge, and now we have dancing converted enemies. Dominating one of your enemies will make them dance with joy. Or if you prefer, you can also select the other option for a more extreme dance. I hope at least some of you guys enjoyed at least some of these mods. Download links are in the description box as always. If I don't get too addicted of Dark Souls again, there should be an episode next week again. but as you saw, sometimes I get a little bit excited about things and leave all the other things aside, so no promises on timing anymore. I would like this to be a weekly thing, but as you saw, sometimes other things just get on my way. If you have any mods you would like to see here, leave them in the comments below and maybe they will be featured in future episodes. So if you have made your own mods, leave them down below, links or names of the mods if they're on Mod Workshop, and I'll be sure to check them out. Now that is basically everything for this episode. I hope you guys are all having a good day. Master Indigo signing out.